Peace, harmony, love, and a joyous life all can be ours. In fact, we all deserve them. On top of the fundamental basics needed to get these, one could learn some ways to get them. One way, live without anger. Expert psychologist Dr. Dean Van Leuven talked to our friend Prem Loitel on these matters.
What will happen if all the humans learn to live without anger? Certainly, the society will be a better place to live a joyful and peaceful life. But how can it be possible? A US psychologist claims that it is possible if we follow some of its basic rules. To be free of anger, he says, one has to honor one's truth, the other's truth, trust and accept the world as a loving place, keep things in perspective, and believe that life is a precious gift.
Most of the beliefs that we have now encourage our anger. So in order to be without anger, we must change some of the beliefs we have. And so for many of us, that's very difficult because our beliefs are our truths, and we live by our truths. But if we can learn to live by what our truths produce, how our life is, and start making what we do be what we want it to be, then we can learn how to do this.
What are the simple and practical ways to take the brain under our own control before it guides us?
First, we need to know that we can do that, and we need to know how it works, and then we need to know what we want it to do, what we want it to be. And once we know what we want to accomplish and how to make the changes, then we can do that.
Some critics think that fear and anger are as necessary as peace and happiness for human progress and to realize peace and joy. Do you agree with them?
They have been used successfully. Gandhi, of course, is a wonderful example of how he's channeled and used anger for great purpose and great success. But it does not take us far enough. If we can learn to take control and seek the positive way of doing things, we're much more successful. At the end of the day, at the end of the journey, if we're still unhappy, then life is not good for us. So we can do it in a positive way and enjoy the life and have good results.
Existentialists think that humans are mere sufferers. They believe no matter how much humans make progress or work hard, it is impossible to avoid suffering. How do you falsify them?
I think a goal is to lead a happy life. How we respond is based on how we feel and how we believe. And if we want to enjoy the life and want to enjoy the journey, that is good. If we experience emotions that are making us suffer, our thing we want to learn is how can we remove the suffering, how can we remove this experience from our life so that we can enjoy life. Life is meant to be good, or why should we not experience it? You know, our purpose, I believe, is to find a way to make our life positive and good.
Being a scholar of law, business leader, and an Air Force captain, how do you come to know about all these philosophical concepts?
Well, philosophy is all of life, and because of the different areas that I've studied and worked in, I have a broader perspective and I'm able to see things more in a different way than if I was only a scholar, because I have the life experiences, and I've seen the problems in law, especially of how people come with the problems that for many of us it seems simple to solve the problems, but they don't see the answer. So that's where I recognize that there are answers to the problems, and the secret is for the person who has the problem to be able to find the answer.